G'day and welcome to MRK. Today I'm going to show you how to add more social icons to Divi. So you may have seen tutorials in the past where people do this, but we're also going to do this with theme options and back-end editing. So before we get started, I'm assuming you know the following: how to FTP onto a server, or SFTP or SSH, however, but you know how to get onto your server and edit files, or you've got a server set up locally. You know the basics of a child theme with WordPress. We are going to be editing this with a child theme item. I assume you've already got one. If necessary, go to Divi space or just Google it. There's plenty of places to get them. You know the basics of PHP, meaning you can actually edit and read a PHP file. Okay. You know the basics of HTML and CSS as well. So you know the basics of how to write actual code. If you know these things, this is going to be a great tutorial for you. Okay, so what I've done here is I'm just going to show you this particular site. So I'm inside the themes area for a particular site, and I've got the Facebook icon and Twitter icon on, and Google Plus is off. This client doesn't have that, and the show RSS is off as well. But what I want to do is add in a new one here that says show Instagram icon, and it will also create a new field further down here which will have the Instagram item in it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. So what I've done is I have synchronized, and for the front end, just so that we're aware, that will show up in the footer down here or in the header area of this particular site. So this is the front end of this site, and we'll show this showing up inside there. Now I've already synchronized the files down, and I've got some CSS here. You know, my Divi space, I'm using a tool called Divi Space to make this particular child theme. Currently I've got the CSS open. But what we need to first do is get an includes folder in there. So I'm just going to say create a new folder here, and that's going to be called includes. So I'm using the excellent Sublime text editor. Love it. I hope you guys do too. And then I'm going to create a new file, and this file is called social icons, like so. And we're going to save that. And then I'm going to go into the parent theme where the social icons file is. I'm going to copy that and paste it. And we've pretty much now what we've done is overwritten. We've got an overrider, okay? So inside the child theme, we're overriding the parent item. Now that's all great. Now one of the easy ways that people used to add in extra icons is they'd simply copy one of these sections of code and paste it, and you're done. Like, hey, yeah, that's pretty easy, right? So we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to change our option name. So this time we're going to say Divi show Instagram icon, and I'm going to call this here Instagram. Oop, I better make sure I name that correctly. And then we're going to have the Divi Instagram URL, and we're going to say down here Instagram, like that. Okay, so what we've done is we've got a show Instagram icon now, and that's all really cool. Wonderful. But we don't have the functions in the back end. If I upload this right now, it's never going to show because the option of show an Instagram icon isn't there. Okay, that function isn't inside my functions file of my Divi space child theme. So inside functions.php, I need to add some code. So I'm going to open up a recent project that I've got just so I can quickly copy and paste it from my own website. So I'll just get that code just to make it a little bit quicker. Okay, so inside here, I've got some extra code. Okay, so I'm going to take this out here, and then I'll talk you through this. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. Okay, it's just not that much. So let's go back here. And now remember, all we're doing this time, on this one I've got LinkedIn icons, I've got YouTube icons and this sort of stuff. And what I'm going to do is get rid of those because we don't need them. We only need one option. So I'll put this snippet as well inside JIT for you so that anyone can get it. I believe I've already set it up, but I'll just check, and that will be inside the comments area. So now what we've got is what we're basically doing is looking at the options array inside my theme, and we're going to add on to it. And I'm looking for where it says Divi show Google icon. Okay, and we can see here that that's what that was saying, and what we're going to do is add in Divi show Instagram icon. So here I'm going to say show Instagram icon, like that. Here you can choose to display the Instagram icon, like that. So what we've now done is inside the new options area of my option array, I've grabbed where we were up to the Divi show Google icon. I'm inserting the show Instagram icon item. And this is the switch that says, do you want to show the Instagram icon? The next one down is the URL. So this time we want to say Instagram profile URL. Just like that. Show your Instagram. Like that. And up here I want to have Instagram. Just like that. Now what I've done is just extended the options menu. Okay, so the options menu is what's used to populate the options in the back end of Divi. So I've got to now upload these files to the server. So I've got SFTP add-on. So I'm going to upload the includes folder there. And then I'm going to upload my functions folder, functions file, .php. And that's got this snippet inside of it here that's extending the options. Okay, very, very simple bit of code. Upload that file. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So I go back to my backend here and I'm going to refresh. And now I've got show Instagram icon is enabled. Cool. And Instagram profile URL down here. So the extension in the code, the first item has extended the switch. The second item has extended the URL area. Now you can run this as many times as you like. Just make sure that each time you're making a new show options item. So if I want to add another one for YouTube, for example, I can copy and paste that and just say this to show options 1, like so, and just keep going. And you do the same in the second array as well. It's not the cleanest way to do it. There are better ways, but it works. And for the number of times that this is used for setting an option, it's not worth fussing over optimized code that much in this particular case. Okay, so now I've got my Instagram icon there. So I'm going to copy the URL that I have inside this other area. I'm going to paste that down here, just like that. So now I've got the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Facebooks, they're all enabled. That's wonderful. Save those changes. And now when I go back to the front end of the website, refresh, I've now got an Instagram icon. And that's how it's done. Enjoy, guys. Hope that makes sense, and hope it's helpful for you.